I'm not going to linger up here very long because it's really bright and I can't see a damn thing. But I would like to introduce the brightest burning dumpster fires at FWA, Dad's Garage and Amber Nash.
Not Amber Nash, not Amber Nash, Amber Nash! All right. Let's put these back a little bit.
What's up, Furbies? How's it going? Yay! Oh man, we're already having the best weekend.
Pretty great.
It's already better than last year, yeah. You guys are really like putting
good.
it on. This camp theme is the best. I've already got a little bandana.
Yeah?
Somebody gave me a dumpster fire merit badge, which was very nice.
We already have plans to utilize this camp set. Oh yeah, it's gonna be
We've just been delivered a
How
case
many
of ice-cold beers to the front of the stage.
That is awesome. It's about 10 beers.
All right, by the end of the show, we have to drink every single
I can't believe this has never happened to me before.
We've just been delivered free booze.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, we will make a game out of that in a minute.
Okay, before we get too wasted
Before we get totally like boozed out on stage. So here's a quick thing before we get started. So I can't see any of your hands. So by a round of applause, who has never seen an improv show before? Not bad. Okay. Who has seen an improv show before, though?
They're louder.
Yeah. Well, you have to assume that half the volume is cut down by fluffy things just hitting each other.
Or it's rubber.
Yeah, it doesn't make one of these. Like, it's just sort of a... okay, so for those of you who haven't seen an improv show before, here's how it goes. Everything we're doing here for you guys tonight, it's a comedy show, and everything that we're doing is being made up off the top of our heads. We haven't pre-planned anything. There's no scripts, no whatever. But we might use suggestions that we get from you guys to help us sort of inspire ourselves for this scene. So, for example, if I said, hey, everybody, what is your favorite drink you've had this weekend? You might all yell out. One very enthusiastic rum and coke fan, so we might do a scene
First and
somehow
loudest
involving a rum and coke. Or if I would yell out, what's the one persona that you don't have but are working on? You might yell out, Pupster.
Pupster.
Which is a hybrid of a puppy and Napster.
Yeah, Metallica is like,
Lars Ulrich hates it. But that's exactly what we're doing tonight. So we're going to do all sorts of fun stuff. We might ask you guys to come up on stage and help us a little bit if that's okay. Yeah, we won't bite. Please come up and give us a hand. Unless bite. I know, right?
Unless you're
Sorry.
into it. Right.
But so to get started, we're going to warm ourselves up a little and do a first thing. I believe we're going to do a tag team monologue.
Yeah.
Right? Amber, do you want to go ahead and
Sure.
sort of
So what we're going to do is we're going to be telling a story, and one of us will be telling the story, and at any time, any of the other improvisers can tap that person
Out and pick up right where they left off, whether it's in the middle of a sentence or in the middle
of a word or in the middle of a thought. So what I need from you guys is what is something super fun to hear a story about? Drinking is so super fun. What is something that could happen while you're drinking that's not? Okay. Okay, yeah.
anything?
I've heard a lot of things. Thank you. Thank you. And you know what? Dildos can happen when you're drinking.
Sure.
Good point.
But we're not going to take that suggestion. But I heard flirting. Flirting.
Oh, I like flirting, yeah.
Flirting and drinking will somehow kind of inspire this tag team monologue. So to get us started, at the beginning of every scene, we're going to have you guys count it down with us, okay? So you count it down. We'll see it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It was late night at the Spotted Cheetah, my favorite bar downtown. They had
the best drink special I'd ever seen.
Rum and Coke! My favorite. I was
in for about 6 rum and cokes deep when
suddenly in the corner
of the room, the doors flapped open with such force
that they slammed into the walls on either
side and everyone fell like a shock
of diamonds.
like a shock of diamonds.
And that's when I knew that he was back. Those doors hadn't
opened like that since the last time I met
Alexander Gumtree. Alexander
Gumtree was the real most interesting man in the world ever since they retired that last guy. Except
For one thing, Alexander had a terrible
allergy to Dos Equis beer.
Which happened to be the only thing on tap that night. In a
time when beers on tap could cause horrible allergic reactions. I said to him, the drink
would be on the house. I threw it in his face.
The beer sank into his sinuses and skin, and he began to swell.
Up like a giant sausage.
Shock of diamonds. He screamed. He knew that I had bested him, and all the ladies started coming out of the crowd.
Crab walk that they had been doing. To come to me, I had bested the man who had been the scourge of this bar for years.
Years and decades even. And he looked me in the eyes and he said, Cassandra? He wasn't much with words, Alexander.
Probably because his throat had closed.
All right, sing. Go. Don't do that. Columns.
Sausage of diamonds.
Okay, hey Booth, if I can get the house lights up for a second, if that's possible. We need a couple of volunteers for this scene. For this particular scene, I need someone who's not in suit who can actually talk to us and be heard. So let's see. I'll get you, sir. Would you like to come up and give us a hand? Great. And what are you, man? How are you?
Yeah, right from the set.
All right, we'll get some of the rest
There's
of you
going to be
later. I
lots
promise.
more opportunities.
Yeah, there will be more. So come on up. Yeah, come on up.
What's your name?
This is Surrey, everybody. What's your name?
Help me, Nero.
Hi, Nero.
Sorry, come
God
over
help me, Nero.
Right
yes, sir.
here.
we can get you over
There you
there.
go. Perfect.
Once, that's fine. You'll probably be able to hear them on our labs
okay,
as well. So, guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a scene called Columns. Okay, so you're going to be sort of like the pillars holding this scene up with your words, because despite being professional improvisers, sometimes we're a little tongue-tied. We're not sure what to say. So if you feel a light tap on your shoulder, that is when we are asking you to fill in the blank in our sentence with the next word or phrase or whatever comes to mind. But it's whatever you say is the right answer. All right? We will justify whatever happens. So it might be something simple like this.
Oh, I'm so thirsty. I could use a big glass of Coke.
Coke, delicious Coke.
The thirst quencher.
Cocaine, the thirst quencher. Or it might be something more difficult like this.
Oh, my thesis on taxonomy was titled
Apples.
Apples.
Very good.
Apples. Is that just a good old apple thesis?
He wasn't able to defend it.
Yeah.
He
so,
submitted.
If you guys just hang out right where you are, and so for this scene, I just need something for it to be about. So what is, besides drinking, the most fun thing you've done so far this weekend? What was that there? It was something right here. Dance. Dancing, yeah, dancing's great. I heard the other stuff, but we're gonna go with dancing. So, we're gonna do this column scene. You guys just hang out right where you are, and we will see this in 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Oh my God, this feels so good. I can just feel the music moving through my bones. Not in my muscles, just in my bones. Oh man. It's almost like I was born to
Not do this for a living.
not do this for a living. It's like nobody would ever hire me to do this, and it makes it more liberating.
Hey, Casey.
Oh, what's up, Chet?
Casey, you gotta be out on stage in 10 minutes.
What do you mean? On stage to do what?
Dance. What do you think?
Chet, look, I told you last night that I retired from dancing. I only come
Then
in
what are you doing? You don't retire from the army and then just go like do army stuff in your spare time for
Yeah,
fun.
sure you do. You retire from the army and then you just go hang out and make your bed every morning.
Look, we need you. This club's going under. We haven't had a customer since
The Navy canceled my show.
the Navy canceled my show. You know that all-naval dance review we used to do? It was called Sailors and Taps.
This whole thing's a bunch of horse shit, Chet.
Horse shit, sir.
Horse shit,
I'm
Chet.
still a colonel.
Listen, I have to be honest with you. I had to stop dancing dancing for one very specific and sad reason.
Oh, please enlighten me.
It's because I
Tripped on a tank.
tripped on a tank. You'd think I would have saw it coming, but I didn't. I just tripped right on it and broke my
Big toe.
big toe.
I've got to say, you were the clumsiest army dancer we've ever had. Most people can't trip over a tank. Most people can see anything coming from a mile away, even a tiny bird. Have you ever tripped on a bird? No.
I bet if
Has anyone ever tripped on a bird? Probably.
Oh no! This could be a career ender! Listen, Chet! I was never cut out for this life. I was not cut out for dancing or the armed services.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna leave this place and I'm gonna
Join the IRS.
join the IRS! That's how I'm gonna be of service to this nation.
What, by just taking people's money for no reasonable reason?
I'm gonna be on a call line and make people mad at me every day.
I'll tell you what, if you'll stay, I'll do something for you. If you stay, I'll give you the one thing you've always wanted. A stapler. Think about it.
How'd you know that?
You could
How'd
be
you know?
attaching documents to each other all day long. Oh, just imagine it. The feel of the metal sliding
right,
through
Chet.
the goldenrod.
All right. If I can somehow merge these two worlds where I get to be in the IRS and dance for this weird military dance group,
It's a plan that makes perfect sense.
then I'll do it. I'm gonna do a show based on the IRS, and my finishing dance move, like a wrestler, is gonna be
Xeroxing your taxes.
Xeroxing your taxes.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, it goes a little bit like this.
All right, very good. Give it up for our volunteers.
Thank you. Good job.
That was great, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yay, thank you.
Carrie, what do we got next?
We have a campfire,
Oh, right, okay. So we saw that we have the campfire
which
here.
I think it's caught. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a scene that we used to do at Dad's Garage a lot, and we haven't done it in a long time, is a spooky campfire story. So we, since we have the beautiful FWA campfire on stage, we are going to do a campfire story.
And why don't we set it at a camp?
Okay, that's probably a good place, yeah.
Yeah, so what is your favorite camp activity? Archery? Archery?
Archery.
It's
Great.
archery.
Great.
Archery.
So we're gonna do an archery scene.
Great, an archery-themed spooky campfire story.
Yes,
Great.
here's our narrator, and we will act it out whenever she throws it over to us.
Great, and we'll see it in 5, 4.
Thanks for coming by, kids. I hope you all enjoyed your canteen dinners, your beanie weenies, and your chocolate milks. I got a story that's so scary it'll blow your socks off. Your big woolen socks that you're wearing because it's October and it's cold. Now, a lot of people know that this camp has been around for many years. Kids have been coming to this camp since the 1940s. It was first started as a camp for archery. Now, not a lot of kids your age know what that means because you're stuck inside playing your video games and sitting on your asses eating Fruit Loops. But archery is the art of using a bow and arrow to kill small animals. It was a day just like today, the first day of camp, when two archery campers met each other and changed each other's lives forever.
Wow, golly, Biff!
I think I hit a bird at 50 yards.
You.
Watch out when you go out there to get the arrow, don't trip over it.
Well, golly, I'll try not to. Now, Biff?
Yeah?
Biff?
Yeah, what's up, Charlene?
Why'd you leave the football team?
Because I hit like 5 birds with that one.
That's impressive.
It's almost like one bird heard the arrow hit and the rest were like, I'm gonna join in on this.
Well, everyone likes to be around you, Biff. You're real, how do they say, magnetic.
That's
They just
right.
taught me science for the first time this year, and I'm 19.
That's right. Biff was loved high and low by all the girls at his high school and at the archery camp. And Charlene was just a hanger-on. She always loved Biff. They grew up in the same neighborhood, but he never felt quite the same for her.
Wow, Biff, that's the most you've touched me since you gave me the Heimlich maneuver after the Beanie Weenies yesterday.
I got some bird blood on my hands. I had to get it off on your shoulders.
Oh. Well, I guess I thought you were sweet on me for a second. Just for a second.
Oh God! What? Whoa! All right, hold on. Let's not do anything crazy here. All right.
That's right.
Be cool.
Charlene wasn't just some regular 19-year-old that had just learned science. She was a murderous 19-year-old. She just learned science, and she wasn't going to take shit from Biff anymore. She devised a plan over many years, and she breaks it down to right in front of his face.
I'm gonna shoot your nuts off.
You know, in this moment, I realized something. Perhaps I was wrong.
Really?
Yes, really. I've learned that being nice to someone is something you have to do over a long period of time, and not just in the moments where they're about to shoot your dick and nuts off. It's a thing that you do to people who matter, because other people have feelings too.
Wow, that's just stilted and insincere enough to be true. Now, Biff, when we get back to Riverdale High, you promise to hold my hand every single day?
Of course, I promise. I don't care how much of a nerd it makes me look like.
Oh,
Now, why don't we take one last shot?
well, let me turn my back to you.
And Biff might have gotten out of that one alive, but the lady sure as hell didn't. Biff shot her right in the back, just like a sincere gentleman of the 1940s was ought to do.
Now, off to vote.
And people say that her murderous 19-year-old that just learned science ghost still haunts this camp to this very day.
Is your name Biff? I'll shoot your nuts off.
Sleep well, campers!
All right. So, these. Okay. So we're gonna do a little. Oh, they lock together. How very convention-y.
No.
All right. So we're gonna do something next called a one-voice interview. So Perry and I are going to be an expert on a subject. Amber's going to interview for her talk show, us, but we are going to speak as one person in one voice. So what should we be an expert on? Scientology? All right, hold on. What did you have? Agriculture? Tito's?
Whiskey preacher.
We're gonna go, I don't know what this means,
Okay.
but Tito's.
Tito's. Okay.
Tito's.
Like Tito's, yeah.
Hold on, spell it.
Thank you.
Cheetos.
Oh, Cheetos.
Oh, Cheetos. Okay,
Great.
Cheetos is great.
Great. Cheetos. Great.
Whoop.
All right. And we'll see it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Cheetos and Tito's, a fun Friday night. Oh, a bag of Cheetos and a bottle of vodka, you can't go wrong. I have such a great guest here tonight. Now, it's our first guest that is an expert on the cheesy deliciousness of Cheetos. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Johnson Cena. Johnson Cena.
No relation! No relation!
I am not related to John Cena. No.
But I am an
an
expert on Cheetos, and I am related to Chester Cheetah.
Oh, that is adorable. Now, my big question is, you know, you get a bag of potato chips and all the chips look kind of the same, but with Cheetos, you never know what what you're gonna get. What are they thinking?
That's because Cheetos aren't made, they're found.
In the Cheeto jungle of Vancouver, Canada.
They grow wild in
on
the ground like truffles.
And we have Cheeto pigs that sniff around and find them and bag them and eat them.
That is absolutely amazing, and I can't believe they're so cheap because that sounds very labor intensive.
Oh yeah, it's very expensive.
Each bag of Cheetos costs 1,000 rubles. That's in Russian money. In dollars, that's $2.
Wow!
$2. Russia is fucked.
Okay, hotshot, this isn't a show about economics.
Or is it? It
isn't.
Now, I know that you're on a tour for your new cookbook, and it's all the ways that you can use the delicious Cheeto to liven up any day or meal. Tell us about your favorite.
My favorite Cheeto recipe is a fondue of Cheeto and duck.
Oh!
Now, here's
it's
the thing. You don't melt the Cheetos and dip duck in it. You melt the duck
and dip the Cheetos in it, and there's no echo.
The duck melting doesn't echo at all. That's science.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know.
I'm
And
just
that's
a
what
Cheeto expert.
Okay,
I'm not an expert on science
Right.
or ducks. Snakes are also a thing I don't understand.
Now, there have been some stories in the news recently about the dangers of Cheetos in children. Can you please tell us what we can do to stay safe and keep our kids safe?
Okay, look. There's
One
thing
you
you
need
need
to
to
know
know about Cheetos and children is that they both start with CH. Other than that,
they are not similar, and you should never eat
both of them.
Don't eat kids. Or Cheetos. They're bad for you.
Now, that's good advice, but not on a Cheetos and Tito's show, you know what I'm saying? Okay, one last question. Now, for those of us out there that just can't get enough, how do you suggest we pack enough Cheetos into our daily regiment?
Ooh, for breakfast, try making a smoothie out of Cheetos and yogurt and Ensure. For lunch, try a sandwich. Just bread, Cheetos, bread. Cheetos, Ensure. And for dinner, try a filet mignon Cheetos. That's a steak rolled in Cheetos, cooked medium rare, deep fried in duck.
Thank you so much. That's been Tito's and Cheetos. Okay, you know what's funny? I just have to tell a quick personal side note story.
While you do that, I'm gonna go get a bell.
Okay, great. When I first started dating my now husband, we got really drunk one night, and I think that what won him over is we went back to my house and I made him a Cheetos omelet. I'm not fucking around. So if you ever are at home and you only have eggs and Cheetos, it's seriously a good choice. Okay, so what we're gonna do next for you is, are we gonna do a speed date?
Yes,
Perry, do
great.
you want to set this up?
I absolutely would. So we are going to need a volunteer who fits the following criteria. We can see and hear them speak, so maybe no heads. We'll use
I don't
suitors
think-
soon, I promise. And someone who's single and looking. I'll go to this side. Haven't gone to this side yet.
Ready to mingle.
Great.
Usually we don't interview volunteers for quite so long.
I think she got some.
All right, we got one. We got a live one.
Dia!
Everybody give it up for Dia! Dia, will you have a seat in this chair right here, little lambykins? Here is something to hold on to. That's a bell. All right, so have you ever been on a speed date before? Okay, so in some situations, people go to these things called speed dating sites where you actually gather with other people in a room, and there's a bunch of possible dates that sit down, and you have a little time to get to know them. But we're going to do it super fast. So you're going to have a bunch of people who are here to get a date, but anytime that you're just done with them, when you're like, this is not a date I want to go on, you're going to hit that bell, and we'll go on to another possible date for you, okay? Great. So, let's see. Do we want to get anything, or just kind of
We can.
hit it?
Yeah, well, let's just hit it.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing really to get for a speed date, is
Yeah,
there? Okay,
let's hit it.
so yeah, the second you're like, I don't want to go on this date, hit the bell, and we'll go. And let's see this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, I'm a sheep. As you can see, I'm fully in sheep's clothing.
I'm a Leo. What's your sign? An Aries. I like that about you. What's wrong? Are you afraid of me? Are you into like rough stuff or what?
Hi there. Hi, my name's Sandra. I'm in medical school at Emory. And you know, I don't know if you're into this, but I'm always looking for freelance cadavers.
Hello. How are you? I own several buildings.
I hope you don't mind that I'm very devoutly Christian.
I hope you don't mind that I'm an incredibly devout Satanist.
I was just wondering if you want to be part of my nativity scene this year at my church.
Yarg! I be on the market.
What? Yeah, he's on the market.
Now underneath this eye patch, nay, I do have an eye, but the moment it saw your butt, it exploded. I'm just gonna actually.
I hope you don't mind. I brought my mother along.
I hope you don't mind. I brought my son.
Hey, I hope you don't mind. I brought my whole caravan. I'm Roma.
Hey, how's it going? How do you feel about magicians? What's that behind your ear? My phone number? Oh, what's this in my pocket? Several tickets to a New York Knicks game? How did these get here?
Hello there. like the potato. So I'm a vegan, nutrition.
Well, I majored in boat maintenance in college.
So, look, my church just really wants you to be a part of it.
Yay, thank you,
Give it
Gina! Sorry you didn't find anyone. Why don't you step back to your seat? Thank you so much.
Okay, for this game, we are going to need 3 fursuiters. So, if I can see, let's see who I can find out here.
Do you want to put them in seats? Yeah?
Yeah, I guess we do. I'll go get one from over here.
Come on up. Take a seat.
Right, here's the seat.
All right.
Great.
Hi, everybody. How are you? Hi. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do a park bench scene with you guys. So in this scene, you will not have to do anything but move because we will be providing all of your dialogue. Okay? So all you'll have to do is sort of act out the words that we're giving you, and you'll just be 3 folks hanging out. So let's first figure out who's going to be who.
I would
Yeah?
like to provide this voice.
Great. All right, I'll go with my bat friend, certainly.
And I'll be retro.
And Perry will be retro. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
okay.
right. So just so you know, Amber will be your voice. I will be your voice. Perry will be retro's voice. So what is the place that they're all hanging out at? The beach.
The beach?
The beach.
Great.
The
Great.
beach. And that's all we need. Yeah.
Yeah, and feel free if you guys want to stand up, you totally
Yeah.
can. If you want to move around, that's totally cool.
Yep.
So feel free to do that.
You do not have to live in those chairs.
Yeah.
And we'll see it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What a lovely day.
Oh my God, guys. I'm so happy that we're here for my 40th birthday.
Yay!
Wait, oh my God, there's nothing wrong with being 40. 40's awesome. It's like the new 21.
I don't know. I've heard that as soon as you turn 40, your legs fall off. At least that's what I heard in college, where I
I've
go.
heard that as soon as you turn 40, your legs fall open.
Not mine! Not mine.
Not that I would know.
I am giving it up. For my 40th year, I've decided that I'm gonna be celibate for an entire year because I'm tired of just.
No.
I'm just tired of all the sex I've been having.
No, Shalandra, you cannot do that.
Shalandra, I mean, if you thought about the implications of this, you're going to have to pay for drinks.
You're the most beautiful woman we know. You're so desirable and full of life.
I know, guys.
Look, Sarah's drinking because she's so mad.
Now I'm drinking for 2, and the other one is you.
Listen,
I'm not
guys.
pregnant. I'm not pregnant.
Listen, you don't have to agree with it. You just have to accept it. It's who I am now, and it doesn't mean that I'm not drinking anymore. I'm just buying my own drinks. Jesus Christ.
Look, everybody knows. Once you get off the market, that's just when you start devolving into spinsterhood.
Yeah, you're gonna wake up tomorrow morning with a big crocheted cape.
And a bunch of cats that you don't even remember adopting in the first place.
No, guys, no. Let me be honest with you. The real reason is because I'm in love with one of you.
Not it. Wait.
My goodness
Maybe it-
gracious. Who could it be? And let me get a drink in me. Before this revelation, I'm gonna need a shot.
All right, Shalandra, I mean, when you and me went to Berkeley together.
We're gonna need one of these.
We went, oh. Wow, slow down. There's only 15 to go around.
Look, guys, I'm gonna do this old school style.
Rock, paper, scissors.
No.
Oh.
No, like duck, duck, goose. I'm gonna get up and, no, sorry, more like musical chairs. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk around. No, you guys sit down.
Well, wait, shouldn't we only have one chair then?
You guys,
There's three.
just let me explain, goddammit! You guys sit there and I'm gonna walk around you and whoever lap I sit on is the person that I'm in love with.
Oh my God,
Oh my
I hope
God,
it's me.
I am man-spreading in anticipation of this.
Duck, 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 duck.
Yay!
See, being 40 is awesome.
I'm so happy for you guys. No, seriously. I'm not having major FOMO right now. Fear of missing out on love that I've had since college. Please.
Oh, FOMO Lola.
Shalandra.
Well, maybe we can make this an all of us thing.
Give a big hand, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much. You were lovely. So much fluff in one scene. Thank you so much for your help.
Back to your seats.
Let's
Thank
see.
you so
Oh,
much
we've got.
for helping us out.
Oh yeah,
That's
we
so
got
great.
one left.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
Retro. Get you.
Great job.
Get you back to your chair. All right, we got one last thing, and we. So actually, wait. There was somebody I totally left out when I got people a second ago.
What are we doing? Oh, okay. I love the heads being lifted above the
Yeah,
crowd.
I like that. Like you don't raise a hand or a paw.
like-
It's just like no, this.
It's like the little kids in the last Hunger Games. Take it! We all know how that ended. Oh, too soon?
Oh, what?
Welcome, guys.
Sorry, it just came out on digital. We can't spoil it.
Yes.
Hi.
Oh, I got left.
Oh, well,
She
this is
can't
gonna
see.
be awesome.
No peripheral vision.
Yeah, that's.
get three?
Yep, we got one
Okay.
more coming. We do. Yeah. Okay, guys. So just listen up while we're getting this game set up. So what we're going to do here is a game called Moving Bodies. We're going to do a scene, but we are not going to be able to move our arms and legs. So you guys will be in charge of moving us for us, which is going to be great, considering your complete lack of peripheral vision. This isn't going to be terribly dangerous at all. For example, if you wanted Amber there to wave at the crowd, you would just pick up her arm and give it a wave, yay! And wherever you leave it, it's gonna stay, all right? Think of us as big Gumby dolls, right? So if you pose us, it's gonna stay there. Very good.
Wave it like you just don't care.
Hello! So yes, anywhere you put us, we will stay there. If you'd like to make us walk, just tap the back of our leg. Give that a shot on Perry there. If you just tap the back of her leg will move forward, and then you tap the back of the other one, and blah, 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 blah. This one. There's that crab walk we were talking about earlier.
That was the crab walk.
Okay, a few little things to keep in mind. One, remember, well, you guys don't really have any pokey bits. Usually we say, like, pokey bits don't go in soft bits, but you guys are pretty soft all the way around. Please try not to make us, like, hit or fight each other. And we're going to save the getting into sexually compromising positions for after this show. So let's try and directly after this show. So that's it. And so just make sure that you keep us safe. We'll keep you safe. It'll all be great. What is an incredibly physical but not banging job? What, is that wrestling? Wrestling. All right.
Let's start out with just one of us on stage.
We'll start out with just one of us, and we'll say you'll be in charge of Amber, you'll be in charge of Perry, you'll be in charge of me. Sound good? Great. We'll see this scene about wrestling in 5, 4.
3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah! WrestleMania XXX.
Not so fast, Chandra!
What? I hear your voice, but I don't
That's right, Chandra. I am here to take this ring and turn it inside out with my awesome wrestling moves. Chow, meow, 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 meow. That's right, I'm gonna use my boobs like a bicycle.
Pew, 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 pew. And I'm gonna shoot in the air like Yosemite Sam. Holla!
All right, ladies.
Yeah.
Referee checking in. I want this to be a good, clean match. Woo! You and you.
No, I'm
You,
gonna be
me,
dirty.
You and God have
I'm
to be
gonna-
privy to this.
I'm gonna.
He is watching, ever watching. And he is the ultimate judge of he who has been pinned for 3. Now, fight.
What? I haven't been in the ring with you since I almost
Go.
died that time, Chandra.
Fire! Fireball!
Oh! No, a boom slice!
One.
No!
Oh, nobody's down. Okay, let's play.
This is very karate of us.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to come over and take a closer look at
You
this
got
hold.
me. I'm going down.
Barbie, hiya! Your one weak spot! Your fontanelle never closed!
Here we go.
Hiya!
1, 2, 3. Match over.
Not so fast.
You just lost.
Oh no! Yeah, and Barbie, this baby is yours.
Oh, damn.
Shit.
You're not getting any visitation.
You got
The whole world knows my truth.
that you created a baby. That's making life.
Motorboat.
I now pronounce you wrestlers and spouses. You may totally smooch each other. Go for it. Let's just make this a big love spin. I think today we're all winners.
Yeah.
All right! Yay! Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Stairs right. Oh, they're right over here. Whew.
Yeah,
Video.
get down there
That
safe.
was awesome. The group hug at the end was really a highlight.
Yeah, that was
Big
very
old group
nice.
hug.
That's great.
Did you guys have a good time? We also had a good time. We loved coming to FWA so much. Thank you so much for having us this year. It was super
thank
fun.
you guys so much. And if you want to see us here in Atlanta, you can go to our new digs over in the Old Fourth Ward. dadsgarage.com.
dadsgarage.com. Miss Amber Nash from Television's Archer will be signing autographs outside after this. And Harry and I are going to try and drink all these beers.
Yes, I'm hoping we have a volunteer to show me how that
Bottle opener works. But guys, thank you so much for coming. Give yourselves a big round of applause. That was super fun. We'll see you next time. See you in 2017. And we'll see you outside. Bye.